Welcome to Talk with Tara, the podcast where we dive into the bold, the funny, and the fascinating. I'm Tara, your host, bringing you unfiltered conversations on life, love, and everything in between. Hit that follow button so you're always in the loop. And now let's get started. Hello, beautiful ladies. It's Tara solo today. I haven't done a solo episode in months. Probably, I would say, like 4 months ago. When I started my podcast in January, I have been loving it. I have been loving meeting so many fascinating people and delving into so many fascinating topics. But today we're going to do something a little bit different, something new and deeply personal for me. We're launching our very first Dear Tara episode. These are real questions from real women who have reached out to me navigating the same messy, beautiful, complicated midlife journey that we are all on. So let's dive in. My goal is to address some of the questions that most of you have and may not ask. If you do have a question and you want to write to me, I love hearing from you. It means so much to me to hear from you. You can reach out to me at talkwithtarapodcast.com. You can also reach out to me and direct message me on Instagram at Talk with Tara Podcast. That is my handle. And just DM me. I'm very open and receptive to my DMs. I get all my messages. I respond to everybody. And I get a lot of questions because I meet a lot of experts and I have some expertise myself that I can share. First of all, I've been through it. Let me tell you, I have been through it in many ways. I am not like the typical person that just kind of fits into a crowd. I've always been kind of the person who beats to my own drum. And one of the comments I always get is that I'm very direct. And it's funny because people tell me I'm direct, but I don't know what that means. So I don't know how I'm direct in a negative way that may be too blunt. I try to be very empathetic in people's situations, but I say it like it is. And maybe that's why I love podcasting so much, because I can ask questions that many other people wouldn't feel comfortable asking. So the first question I got is from Sarah. She is in her early 50s and she asks me this: Tara, I'm in my early 50s and feel completely disconnected from my body. Where do I even start to get strong again? So when she says she's disconnected from her body, I guess what she means is her mind and her body. When you're in your midlife, whether you're 40s or 50s, things have shifted for you. Maybe you've just been so busy on that hamster wheel, whether it's working in corporate America or whether it's raising kids and working in corporate America, or whether it's just being a very busy stay-at-home mom. I mean, that is a tough job. So first of all, I want to say thank you for asking this question. You're not alone. The first step is really honing in on your soul. Try to integrate meditation into your life so that you get more connected to your mind and body. Now, the most common comment I get when I talk to women or friends or male friends about meditation is, I try to meditate and I just can't do it. I can't do it. My mind is so busy. I keep thinking of all the things I have to do and it doesn't work for me. But that's not true. Meditation is not about stopping the monkey mind or that chatter. Well, what I do is I use a guided meditation. So I go on YouTube and there are so many amazing free guided meditations. I pick a topic that is interesting to me, like let's say surrender, or connect with my guardian angels, or connect with my higher self, or I don't know, call in positive energy. There are so many different topics when you go to guided meditation to choose from. Just pick one that resonates with you. Pick one, turn it on, put yourself in your bed or on the ground, wherever you're most comfortable. You can sit Indian style, you can sit in a chair upright, and just close your eyes and listen to the voice guide you. Breathe, take deep breaths, calm your nervous system down. And if you're thinking about, I have to pick up my kids at 6. Don't forget to get broccoli from the grocery store. My husband just told me that I need to call the doctor to book George's knee appointment. Whatever it is in your mind, just say, okay, I'm accepting these thoughts. I'm accepting this chatter in my brain like clouds are just going by. I'm going to accept them. And then I'm going to accept them and I'm going to push them away. And I'm going to get back into my breathing and focusing on where I am presently now. And just let the chatter go. It's okay if your mind chatters. Just every day trying to do even a 5-minute meditation. You will slowly slow the chatter. It's like working out. It just doesn't happen overnight. You have to get used to it. Don't say you can't meditate. Everyone can meditate. It's possible for me, who has the most craziest monkey mind. I mean, I am so high energy, going 100 miles an hour all the time, and I am able to calm my monkey mind. So can you. So I would say, Sarah, first start off by introducing meditation in your life so that you connect the mind and the body. And if you're saying that you feel disconnected from your body, meaning you're no longer the body that you had when you were 20, welcome to the real world. Most men and women aren't connected to the body the way it used to be. So the first step isn't the gym. It's giving yourself permission to begin again. Start small. Be nice to your body. Be gentle to your body. Go on walks. Do body weight exercises. Hydrate your body. Take long showers and loofah your body. Love your body in a way that maybe you haven't had time to love in the past. Don't chase intensity, chase consistency when it comes to your life, whether those are those small walks or exercising, like I said, or keeping hydrated or eating healthy. Just chase consistency, and whether that's integrating that meditation into your life as well. And remember, strength is not just physical, it's showing up for yourself again and again. So make yourself a priority. Get connected with your mind and body and slowly start loving your body again. It does so many amazing things, our body. Be grateful for it when you're meditating or when you wake up in the morning. Show gratitude that you have toes and feet and skin and eyelashes or eyes and lips. I mean, there's so many things to be grateful for. If you can see, if you can hear, and those of us who can't have these gifts, or maybe we're not feeling 100%, we're dealing with cancer, we're dealing with health issues. I am sure that there is something in your body that is working, and show gratitude for it. When you show gratitude for your body, more things show up for you. So Sarah, I hope that helps, but that's my advice to you. Okay, my next question is from Lindsay. Lindsay says, you talk so openly about sex. How do I reconnect with that part of myself again? I feel numb. Well, it's easy to, especially in midlife, to kind of lose that part of ourselves, not have time to feel sexy, not have time to reconnect with our partners. Many times, not all the time, we become roommates with our partners. They become like this kind of brother figure versus our lover. And we kind of don't connect with that part of our body anymore. I would say the first thing you should do is buy a vibrator that works for you. You should try a couple out and put some sexy music on and get in touch with all your feminine side. Love every part of your body that's sensual. And also, wear sexy lingerie for yourself. Put on a beautiful lacy bra. Put on a beautiful pair of panties. Wear a beautiful nightgown at night. Take a hot bath and put some essential oils in your bath and put on some classical music or Diana Krall and pour yourself a glass of wine. Get into your sexiness and also start by removing pressure. Touch yourself. Dance. Journal about your desires. It's not about someone else. It's about reigniting intimacy with yourself first. That spark lives in you. You didn't lose it. It just got kind of quiet. So ignite it in a way that you feel most comfortable with. That would be my recommendation to you. Once you feel sexy with yourself alone, you'll feel much sexier with someone else. Whether you're into a male partner, a woman partner, many partners, whatever your sexual orientation is, you go for that. But first start with yourself. You are so important. Make yourself number one. Okay, my next question is from Jennifer. I just got divorced after 20 years. Where do I start, emotionally or practically? God, this is really hard. And it depends on your divorce. Was your divorce really challenging? And did you have to fight with your ex all the time? Did you have to go to court? Did you have to fight over custody? There's so many things that go on during divorce that are so stressful. And I think the first thing you have to do is really get back to who you are apart from all that chaos and just be grateful that it's over. Whether it's good or bad, starting over can be a blessing. Let me tell you. Get the support system you need in place. Make sure that you reach out to new women friends who are also going through what you've gone through or who can be a rock for you. Your best friends or your sister or your girl group, get that system in place. And then once you do that, I would recommend getting a financial advisor. Now, maybe you don't want to pay 1% and having a financial advisor, and you're like, where do I begin? Ask a friend. Do you have a friend or a male friend or a female friend that you really admire when it comes to their finances? Take them to lunch. Ask them if they can help you get your finances straight. You don't have to share detail, but you can get some ideas on how you can invest your money and different methods. There's so many books out there and so many places you can find knowledge online and take classes. Even at your own bank, they have workshops. So follow the stock market, listen to CNBC, get used to the language, get used to stocks, get used to what ETFs are, mutual funds, become educated. Maybe you can even start with my girlfriend Kate did, an investment club. Start an investment club where you women get together and all of you take a portion of some kind of knowledge sharing and share the knowledge. That's a really great way to have financial support, financial friends, so you could talk about your finances, but also emotional support. Maybe the women that are going through divorce just like you did can all get together and work together on this. Another thing is give yourself permission to grieve. You've just gone through something really, really stressful. You've been with this person for 20 years. They know you really well. You've lost that person in your life, and you need time to grieve. You need time to dream. You need time to vision board and figure out what's next for me. I did that. So my first year when we separated, I created a vision board. I invited my support system over for January 1st. Sorry, I turned my phone off. Keeps making noise. I invited them over January 1st to my house, and everybody brought magazines, and I went to the dollar store and I bought a bunch of stickers and poster boards, and I had champagne and I had Chinese chicken salad, and we ate, we talked, and then we boarded, I should say. And we each created our own vision board. Some of us shared what we put on our vision board. Some of us wanted to remain private, but I still have that vision board. And let me tell you, I would say like 85% of what I put on that vision board, it has come true. I don't know. I'm very woo-woo. I believe in manifesting. I believe in sending it out to the universe. But let me tell you, I said that I wanted to focus on my friendships. I wanted to focus on my kids, on creating a home for myself, a new home for myself. I wanted a new partner. I wanted him to be my fitness buddy. I wanted him to bring me lots of flowers because I had flower bouquets all over my vision board. I had a job, like that I wanted a new job that was going to really bring me financial stability on my vision board. I did have on my vision board going to Europe, and I put Italy, I believe, but I ended up going to Croatia instead, which looked very much like Italy with my boyfriend. And I do have on my vision board an engagement ring and my dream of going to Italy, to the Portofino region, and having a big commitment ceremony with my new love in my life. Whoever that was going to be on my vision board, I don't know. It was just kind of like what I was dreaming of. I was dreaming like I'm telling you to do. I don't know if that part's going to come true because I don't know if we will remarry, but maybe one day if I stay with this person, we will have a commitment ceremony and we will go to that place in Italy that I put on my vision board. But anyway, I say create a vision board and start some rituals for yourself. Maybe you do a morning walk. I do one every morning now before work. I head out around 6:30. I try to walk. Maybe for you, it's Saturday coffee. I just say reclaim your space that was once shared. Make your new space your own. You're not just starting over, you're rebuilding. You're rebuilding on your wisdom as well. You've learned so much. Give back to a woman who may be in your place, maybe finding herself in the beginning of a separation, and help that woman. Give back. These are all things that I would do emotionally and practically when starting over again. Let's go to the next question. This is so fun to hear from you ladies and get questions. Yay! I love the idea of creating a community through this podcast of women who are going through it and who have come through it the other end. So that's the whole reason why I wanted to do this podcast. So here's one I have from another Jennifer. That's a pretty name, Jennifer. Do men really want younger women? I hear you mention that on your podcast. You asked that question to a number of your guests. Do men really want younger women, or is that just the narrative we've been fed? Okay, this one is a question I really love. First of all, I was at a party on Thursday. My girlfriend threw this amazing cocktail party. It was during the week, and fortunately it was Juneteenth, so I had it off. And I drove to Palo Alto and showed up at her house, and I was sitting outside, and all of a sudden my girlfriend came up to me and she grabbed my hand. She said, "You need to follow me. I have 2 women here who need dating advice." And she took me into the house and she introduced me to these 2 lovely women that were friends. They came together. One of them was like the spokesperson between the 2 of them. And she said, "We want to start dating again. We want to get out there. We have not been online yet. Give us some advice." Okay. So we started talking, and then during the conversation, one of them, I don't know which one said it, but they said, "Well, they all want really young women." And I said, "That's not true." Because I've interviewed a number of matchmakers and dating coaches, and I've been out there myself. And yes, when men first separate, they do look for younger women, and they kind of have to sow their oats, and sometimes they go much younger. And I think that this is kind of controversial, what I'm going to say, so it's going to make people mad. Sorry. Women tend to establish wealthy, younger women like to establish wealthy men. So oftentimes you'll see like an older man who's not as attractive with a very attractive younger woman. And, this could work for them. You do see that. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but you do see a lot of men that are, whatever, 50s, 60s, with women that are their age. Look around. Just look around. How often do you actually go to a restaurant and see a much younger woman with a much older man? I mean, it's pretty rare. I do see it, but it's rare. What I see mostly are people that are similar in age, hiking together, out to dinner together, walking together, holding hands. Like where I live, I see it all the time. And I do think that men don't mind having a woman close in age. They like them probably a few years younger, but close in age. But the problem is ladies, if you want an attractive, successful man, and your list is this long list, he's got to be tall, he's got to be attractive, he's got to be successful, he's got to drive a 911. I mean, he's got to have a summer house, he's got to have a winter house. Well, good luck. Good luck finding that. Do you have those things? That's my question. Are you svelte? Are you gorgeous? Are you wealthy? Do you have a summer house and a winter house? Do you have a 911? So let's be realistic when we're looking for a mate. Take care of yourself. You want a good-looking person. Like I said, I'm spiritual, but I believe mind, body, soul. Take care of your body. Make sure you look the best you can look with the body that you have. If you're overweight, find a way to lose weight. Count your macros. Go to the gym. Start walking. Care about your physicality if you want a man that cares about his. Now, if you don't care, that's fine. But if you're looking for a man who's, athletic and physical, and this is what I hear, then you should be as well. So it has to be realistic. You have to be realistic. Now, the men, yes, they can find a much younger woman if they have means, if they're wealthy. It's much easier for them. And sometimes they do. But there are plenty of men out there who are looking for women who are close in their age. Just be positive, but be realistic on what you're looking for as well. Okay? So that's my advice to you. And I also told these ladies, I said, okay, one of the ladies like, well, I went on Bumble. This was a friend of mine who just got divorced. I went on Bumble and I had 250 men like me, but only one of them asked me out. It's the long game, So go for the long game. It's not going to be like you just get on there and then all of a sudden you meet someone. Sometimes that's the way it is. I've met people, the first person they've met, they've ended up with. I have met a few people like that, but it's a numbers game. So, and a lot of these men are talking to 10, 12 ladies at the same time. And, you just have to have a positive mindset, be positive, talk to 10 to 12 men at the same time as well. Banter, have fun. The real person who's meant for you will show up, but you need to be positive. And when you go on the date, look your best, be feminine. And for women, like these 2 women were Harvard MBAs, smart women, very accomplished. I said to them, you may be a baller, like badass in your career, and like call the shots. But when you go out and if you want a man to be more masculine, which is what they said they wanted, I recommend being feminine. Don't tell the guy where to park. Don't tell him what restaurant to pick. Don't tell him what to do. Don't be bossy. Be feminine. Listen, stand back, dress feminine, feel feminine, wear a dress, wear high heels, fix your hair, put some beautiful music on when you're getting ready, wear a cute bra and underwear so you feel sexy underneath, like my other listener. Get your sexy out and stand in your power, ladies. Your power is less is more. You don't need to boss the guy around or tell him what to do. Be quiet and listen and observe and ask very intelligent questions and have fun. When you start dating, have fun. So anyway, I hope that some of these questions helped you and were fun to listen to. I want to say that I'm very grateful for you to listen to my show. I'm so grateful because, like I said, community is so important for me. And I have women all around the world listening to Talk with Tara and listening to my incredible guests and learning from them and taking knowledge. And I just hope that this podcast makes you feel good about yourself and gives you some takeaway. And I love hearing from you, like I said. So please don't hesitate to reach out. And I will keep your questions anonymous like I did today. And remember, you're not too old, it's not too late, and you are never alone. Until next time, keep showing up for yourself. I love you, ladies. I really do. My soul loves you. And thanks for being my community. And thanks for really making my passion of having this platform come alive. I'm so grateful to you. So stay in touch. I have the most incredible interview this Friday with the most incredibly fit woman in her 60s. She will blow any 20-year-old away. She's awesome. So stay tuned and thanks for making this come alive. Thanks for listening to Talk with Tara. If you loved today's episode, please follow the show and share it with a friend. Stay tuned. There's so much more to talk about. See you next time.